Welcome to Summer in the Mun. I'm James Graham.
And I'm Kathleen Riley.
Today on the show, we'll be looking at sports in the Mun.
To start off, Dean met up with some local rugby players in Balcurus. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Dean Donnelly and today I'm here with the captain and vice captain of Unidare RFC and Trinity Comprehensive School. Keith, my first question is for you. How long have you been playing rugby?
I've been playing rugby about 4 years now.
And what position would you play?
Play number 12/outside centre.
And Tomas, what about you?
Yeah, I've been playing roughly the same time as Keith, and I am number 7 open side flanker.
Have you ever taken any knocks while playing in those positions?
Yeah, I took a very bad knock to the head.
And how did that happen?
Basically, one of their big players on the opposite side team, number 8, just nailed me, and I lashed my head back off the ground like that.
What about you, Tomas?
I've had a few injuries, but I've never had a knock in a game that put me out.
Keith, before a match, what would you say to rile the players up about the match and do the best they can really do?
Yeah, get out there and enjoy yourselves and have fun.
Have you had a good season?
Yes, brilliant season.
Was the crowd there for you at any time? Like, did it really help that they were there supporting you?
Yeah, we had a very big fan base, and yeah, it got our confidence up so well.
What about you, Tomas? What do you make of the crowd?
I love seeing a big crowd. It really raises your spirit and makes you play a lot better.
And what would you say is your favourite match you've played this year?
My favourite match was against Castleknock. We played Castleknock. It was a very good match.
Did you win?
No, we lost by like 5 points, but we should have won that day.
What about you, Tomas? What was your favourite match?
My favourite match was against Port Arlington. We lost that by a very small margin as well. It was a great game.
It seems that like your favourite matches are the ones you lose from. Do you learn from those losses?
Oh yeah, yes we do. We'd work on what we were doing wrong, like our defence. We'd work on like what went bad.
What about you, Tomas? What do you learn from your losses?
Teach you how to take a loss. Great, we've taken a few losses in the season, so you know we're used to it.
My last question would be, at half-time, let's say it's one of those losses, what would you say to the players to keep them going, to give them that hunger to win?
I'd just say that anything can happen. We can come back. You know, pretend the first half didn't happen, pretend it's still 0-0, and go out and play a completely different game in the second half and try to win the second half.
Thank you, lads.
I'm Dean Donnelly from Summer in the Mun, and these are Unidare Ravens!
Now, for my favourite part of the show, as everyone knows, we love horses and doggies here on Summer in the Mun.
Jamie, Tony, horses, doggies.
I'm Jamie Harrington here with Tony Kiley, who runs the Ballymun Stables. How you doing, Tony?
All right, Jamie.
Tony, I'm going to just ask you a few questions about the stables and about your horses and stuff.
Okay.
So, Tony, the first question I have for you is, when was the stable set up?
The stables were set up in the late 80s, around 88, 89.
The stables is quite big. You have a lot of horses and you have a lot of animals. It must take a lot of people to run it.
3 of us. There's Barbara, my daughter, Stephen, who lives over in the housing estate, and myself.
So how many horses have you got?
We've 9 horses here.
And then I noticed, and you probably can hear them, the amount of other animals on the estate. How many other animals have you got?
I don't know how many, but we've quite a few. We've 5 dogs, and I think it's 14 chickens and 5 ducks and a couple of other bits and pieces lying around.
So, Tony, I noticed there's horses all behind us. Who's this?
That's Reggie. He's a 7-year-old stallion. We bred him, and he's a demon. He'd bite the head off you.
Tony, I'm going to ask you a question that you might not want to answer. Which horse is your favourite?
I've no favourite. They're all the same. I love every one of them.
Now, you're not only saying that because Reggie's behind us and he bites, are you?
No. I'm not, no. I treat them all as family. They're like me children.
That leads on to my next question. You said they're your horse or like your family. Thanks, Reggie. You said they're your horse or like your family. Would you come down and just feel like you're at home when you're here?
I am at home when I'm here. The peace and quiet, the tranquility with the animals, the loving I get from the horses, and I open up in the mornings at the gate, they're all whinnying. You know, as if to say good morning or hello, whatever, but I love here.
Thanks for that, James. Now off to Kathleen.
And now in the studio we have Brian Murphy, a renowned Thai boxer, #1 bantamweight in the country. Hey Brian, welcome to Summer in the Mun.
Thanks, how are you?
So what's the difference between Thai boxing and any other stand-up sport?
Thai boxing's the toughest ring sport in the game. It's you fight with your 8 limbs, your kicks, your knees, your elbows and your punches. It's savage, like. It's different to kickboxing and boxing.
So
it's
you just
completely different. It's a traditional sport from Thailand. It's good, yeah.
So you just use all different, more parts of your body?
Yeah, your punches, your knees, your kicks, your elbows.
And how long are you doing Thai boxing?
I'm doing it a number of years, yeah. I'm doing it a long time.
And how did you get into it?
Just being up to no good around the area, and I seen a fella who's really good at it. My coach Darren Dowd, and I just went down training with him one day, and ever since then, I loved it.
And what's your ultimate ambition in the sport?
To go far, like, to become a world champion.
To be top of your game.
Top of my game, yeah. And I'm on the way to that. I think I'm on the way to that. Like, once my head's in it, once I'm fit, once my head's in it, I think I can go the full whack, yeah.
And how was your last fight?
My last fight, I gave away a bit of weight, and I fought the Irish title. And I got stopped, I think it was in the 4th round with low kicks. Got my leg smashed.
Oh,
so the fight was stopped, yeah.
And have you had many injuries in Thai boxing?
No, that was probably my worst injury. As I haven't trained since then. That was in September, so I'm only back training now. So I'm looking to fight towards the end of the year, and then get back onto a good streak then for the new year.
And you're looking forward to, yeah?
The new year, looking forward to the new year, yeah. Getting in there and mixing up with the best at the level, yeah.
And what we all want to know is, have you given anybody else any serious injuries?
Yeah, well, like, obviously it's a full contact sport and a full professional and a mixed up at a good level, so you do get bad injuries. Like, we've cut people, we've knocked people out, and like I've been cut, I've been knocked out as well. Like, it's just what happens. It's the name of the game. Like, it's you're not in there to make tea, you know.
And you find it's very disciplined sport as well. You have to
it's very disciplined. Yeah, it's very traditional as well. So before you do a traditional dance before you fight, and it's really disciplined. Yeah, it's savage, like, yeah.
And you have to go on a certain diet or anything?
Yeah, well, cutting weight, I fight at 53 kilos, so and any heavier would be too strong for me.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I'm only a small chap, so you wouldn't be able. You'd have to strict diet and to cut the weight.
And do you find that people are leaving Thai boxing to go to mixed martial arts?
I find that the people, like, nobodies would, like people who watch the UFC on the telly, they'd be thinking, let's go to do this. Like, they'll never get anywhere doing it. It's the good Thai boxers know where it's at, and the Dublin Thai boxing's where it's at, yeah.
Yeah. And I just want to ask you one question. Why is your nickname Farmer? Where did you get that from?
I don't know. I have that years ago. I have that since I'm a kid, yeah. I was just into horses and that years ago, and before I did the Thai boxing, I used to be a little horsey man, yeah. And I think I picked the name up from that.
Well, thanks a million, Brian, for coming in and having an old chin wag. And if you'd like to show some kick-ass moves now, we'd be pleasured.
Oh, right, that's no problem. Thanks very much.
That was fantastic, Brian. Now over to Rowan and Coach Dan, an adoptive native of Ballymun. Let's see what they have to say.
Hi, I'm Rowan. We're here with Summer in the Moon with Coach Dan talking about sports across Ireland. So Dan, what do you think sport means to young people in Ballymun?
I think sports for the kids in Ballymun is a way to just get out. I think it's a great way for them outside of school time to just enjoy each other's company and to get fit and just learn a little bit about teamwork, a little bit about themselves.
How do you feel basketball benefits young people around Ballymun?
I think it's great for hand-eye coordination. I think it's great for fitness. I think it's great for teamwork. You have to be constantly active with basketball. You have to be running both for the offense to score as well as defensively to protect your basket. I think it's a great way to learn how to win and lose. Yeah, I think it's just it's great overall for a person's mind, body, and soul.
What do you think? Like, how different does it grow? You think people growing up here would be from where you grew up?
Sure. I actually come from a place called Springfield. Yeah. It's kind of the similarities are kids, you know, and it doesn't matter if the kids are in Springfield or kids here in Ballymun. Kids want to have fun, they want to be active, and if they're not active, they can get in trouble. Yeah. So our job, I think, as people that run organizations and run sports or run clubs or programs, is to just be able to open doors, facilities, pitches, and make things available for kids and organize things for kids so that they can actually enjoy each other and enjoy a sport or two.
Yeah. Do you think kids are given the respect they should be given around here?
Yeah, I think regards to some of the adults here, there's quite a few people that I know that would be really respectful of kids. There is some that probably don't respect kids, and you know, some adults probably do have a preconceived notion going into something, and that's unfortunate because they probably shouldn't even be working with kids then. It's a two-way street as well, that the kids need to give respect as well, not just to expect respect from somebody, you know, an adult. They need to actually give respect to an adult.
Yeah. What do you think outsiders from Ballymun think of Ballymun, all the stereotyping?
Yeah, it depends on, I guess, how far you come. If you're outside of Ireland, you probably never heard of Ballymun. But if you're inside of Ireland, you've heard of Ballymun. And so I think there's a stereotype, but again, stereotypes, we don't have to live by stereotypes. But I think it's what's great about people from Ballymun is that we're so real. I mean, people are just so engaged and so real. There's no facade, there's no false bravado. It's just, you are who you are. You talk what's on your mind. And it's just so raw and so real. And that's what's great about Ballymun, is the energy of the people in Ballymun is fantastic. So,
what do you like most about Ballymun?
Yeah, just the people. It's just an amazing, tight-knit group of people. And I think there's just amazing opportunities here to help form a great community. People are for each other, they can help each other. And it is such a lot of people in such a small place that if you can help a few, you can actually turn into helping quite a few that way.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Dan. This has been Ronnie with Summer in the Moon talking to Coach Dan about basketball. Thanks. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that, Ron. We'll see you in the WNBA next time.
So that's it for this week's episode in Summer in the Moon.
Tune in next time and find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Bye! Bye.